Billy, nice to see you there. National Border Patrol Council President Brandon Judd. Sir, good morning to you. Ron Klain on Sunday kind of explained it this way, all right, about Title 42, CDC. Watch.
Title 42 isn't an immigration law, it's a public health law. It says you can exclude people who pose a public health risk. The Centers for Disease Control decide how to apply that, and they've decided that sometime in late May, the pandemic will be a place where we can no longer exclude people on a public health rationale.
So the number I have is 1.7 million expelled under Title 42. You take that away, and how many do you have, sir?
Bill, it's going to be astronomical. We don't have the resources to deal with what we're seeing right now, let alone once Title 42 goes away. I can't tell you how ticked off we are as agents. We cannot do the job that we're supposed to be doing. We can't control what the flow that's coming in. At 3,000 people, we can barely do the job. 5,000 people, it's a crisis. Just last week, we had days where we hit 8,000 people, and it's expected to go up to 18,000. We are pulling people off the border for stretches of 200 miles. 200 miles are completely and totally unpatrolled at any given point in time. We can't do the job based upon what this administration is doing with its policies.
Sir, why do you think that this administration has allowed virtually an open border?
I believe that they're trying to change the demographics of the electorate. That's what I believe that they're doing. They know they want to stay in power, and the only way to stay in power is to continue to get elected. They can't get elected on their policies because their policies are bad.
Cynically, could you argue that Title 42, the way it was in place, was, since the administration chose not to get control of this border, that you could use that order from the CDC to turn people back? And that was your measure of control in the Southwest. You understand that?
Yeah, and there's several things that this administration can do. If they want to get rid of Title 42, that's fine. Re-implement MPP. You already have a court order telling you that you have to do it, yet they're only enrolling about 9 people per day in the migrant protection protocols. If we go back to policies that have worked, and there are policies that have worked, we don't even have to pass this burden onto the taxpayer. We don't need more infrastructure. We don't need more resources. We don't need more technology. We need policy, and that's something that this administration could give us, and they refuse to do it.
One last point here. The number of Ukrainians, I'm told, seeking asylum grows by the day. You make the point that the cartels won't touch the Ukrainians.
No, this is how sophisticated this organized crime is. They understand that the politics of it, if they were to force Ukrainians to cross the border illegally and pay them the fees, then you would have a bunch of public outcry around the world, not just here in the United States, but around the world. These cartels understand the politics, the ebbs and flows, and they will not touch the Ukrainians. They have them go through the ports of entry, which is a legal process.
Well, very interesting. Brandon Judd, thank you. Nice to see you again, all right? Thanks for coming in today.
Bill.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.